Hey, I'm Michael Stoops with Meguiar's here at SEMA 2023, and looking forward to maybe sharing a little bit of information with some folks out there. Hope you're all doing great, and let's see if we can have some fun. So yeah, we do have an awful lot of products. If you look at our entire portfolio, it can almost be a little bit confusing, but first of all, there's a lot of different parts on a car that you're working on, from the paint to the interior, whether that's vinyl, leather, the glass. Are you machine polishing? Are you looking to make the paint flawless? What kind of protection do you want on the car? Are you working in a professional arena? Are you working in a body shop? Are you just taking care of your own couple of daily drivers at home? Do you have a show car? When it comes to taking care of wheels, that's always one of the biggest issues that people face, because, wheels are the part of the car that are really subjected to the most harsh environment of the wheel thing. They're right down on the ground. They got hot brake dust spewing on them, all the road grime coming up, and then there's so many different finishes that trying to select out of even the portfolio of wheel cleaners that we have, which is the right one, that can be a little daunting for people. And it's where people, quite honestly, seem to make the most common mistakes. So the first thing that you want to do is figure out what is the wheel finish that you have. Black wheels are becoming more and more common. We're seeing upwards of like even a 60% take rate from the OEMs, and we're seeing all kinds of different finishes to give you a basic black color on the wheel. And some of those, unfortunately, can be really delicate. So we've even got a dedicated black wheel cleaner that's aggressive enough to give you some nice cleaning, but it's still gentle enough that we don't need to worry about damaging or hazing or staining or clouding those black finishes. The really important thing is to do it regularly. Don't let things get so dirty and grimy that you almost have to restore the finish. It's really easy to take care of your vehicle frequently before letting it get so bad that now you've got to do the heavy lifting and really work hard and almost restore something rather than just clean it. So do it frequently. Don't let it get really bad. You'll be far better off in the long run. You'll be happier, the car will look better, it'll last longer and stay looking good, and your friends will be jealous longer. We just talked about wheel cleaning a little bit and doing it frequently, but picking the right product to use, because like we said earlier, there's times that people make mistakes doing this, and a lot of times it's because they use the product incorrectly or they've selected the wrong product for the type of wheel they're working on. On the Meguiar's products, on the back of every bottle, it literally tells you not to use, for instance, product A on powder-coated or anodized finishes. So if you're spraying that on your wheel and you've got powder-coated brake calipers behind the wheel, you could potentially stain that caliper if you're using that product, because let's face it, you're going to spray it on the wheel, you're going to get overspray on that caliper behind it. But also, you want to make sure that you're working on a cool surface. And again, says it right on the bottle. The most important thing with any of the wheel cleaners on any type of wheel, work on one wheel at a time from start to finish. If the bottle says to spray the wheel with water first, do it. Then spray the product on. Generally start from the bottom of the wheel and work your way up. Let it dwell for the amount of time indicated on the packaging. Agitate it with a brush or a wash mitt, something like that. Then rinse it off completely with water and then go on to the next wheel. Because if you spray all 4 wheels and you let the 4th one dry while you're working on the other 3, that can potentially cause some staining issues. And it's not really the fault of the product. It's the product that was on there that did it, but it's improper use of the product. And this is critically important and why we put the directions on the bottle. So it's important to know what kind of wheel you have, and even sometimes what that discoloration or the staining may be. Is it a super heavy brake dust buildup? In that case, you may end up needing something like our Ultimate All Wheel Cleaner. That has that chemical that reacts with iron that turns purple. And it'll turn purple pretty dramatically when it's reacting with iron. And that'll help to break that stuff down. But again, if you're cleaning your wheels regularly, you really won't run into that problem as much. Now, certainly some vehicles spew brake dust more than others do, but do it frequently, use the right product, and gosh, follow those directions. It's so critically important because, oddly enough, we tend to be working on pretty delicate surfaces with the wheels. Follow the directions, use it on the right surface, you're gonna be really, really happy with the outcome. Yeah, ceramic coatings, they are like the latest and greatest technology. Sure, it's still technically a sacrificial barrier that you're putting to protect your paint, which is kind of what a wax does, except ceramic coatings and even ceramic infused waxes take that to a whole nother level. Durability becomes really fantastic. What's great about them is how easy it is to wash your car after those have been applied, which is just an absolute dream. If you've ever washed a car that's never been waxed, it's a nightmare. It's like the hardest thing to do, taking care of a car. But when you've got a nice ceramic coating on there or a ceramic infused wax, super easy to wash and dry because it just releases all that dirt and makes the vehicle almost self-cleaning, like when it gets rained on. All those benefits of a true ceramic coating. A year's worth of durability pretty easily when you maintain it properly, but the crazy water beating and that ease of cleaning. Use it on your wheels. Get your wheels nice and clean. We've been talking about wheels. Get them nice and clean. Shoot, clay them if you need to get off anything that's really heavily built up. Dry them completely, spray that on, spread it out with a towel, wipe off any excess, let it cure, you're good to go. Subsequent cleanup on your wheels is going to be that much easier as well. You want to make sure that you take care of that coating as well. It sounds a little crazy to take care of the stuff that's taking care of your paint, but you want to maintain that real high hydrophobic level. You want to keep that real crazy water beating level going. And the last thing that you put on your paint, the last product that you apply, is going to give you that characteristic. So if you've got a coating on your car that beads like crazy and you use a lower tier quick detail spray, it's going to leave a layer on that won't bead as dramatically. It's crazy what you get with a ceramic finish on your car. The ceramic products that are there to maintain it will help to extend the life of a ceramic coating, and you will keep those characteristics that you wanted out of the main product going for a long time without masking them. It's the way to take care of it and keep that car looking great and behaving the way you want it to. Do it frequently, it's simple. Well, that'll do it for us from this episode of SEMA, and hope you learned a little something about what we were chatting about today. You know, I think the biggest takeaway is take care of your car regularly, and it will be so much easier to do. And look, if you have any additional questions for us, you can check us out on YouTube. You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're pretty much all over the place. If you have a bottle of our product and you've got a question for us, flip it around to the back side. There's an 800 number. You call our guys right in Irvine, California at our company headquarters, and they will talk to you for as long as they need to talk to you about any product or process and help you through the whole thing. So hope you got something out of this, and gosh, I hope I get to see you again sometime real soon. Thanks a lot. Take care.